Jett Lawrence, we're here at A1, and you're the champ this time, defending champ on a 450. Do you feel any pressure with that, or you look pretty relaxed to me in the press conference?
No, there's no extra pressure. It's the same as last year. I came in with no title, and at least this year you can be a little bit more relaxed. At least you're close and capable of having that type of outcome. So we're looking forward to it. We're just going to take this first round, let's go with whatever position we get, and then just go from there, because you can't win the first round here, but you can also lose at the first round here. So it's you just got to get through it and then see where we're at and just go from there.
So a lot of your title guys have named you as the guy to beat, which sounds obvious, but usually riders don't really name their competition. You're basically the reference point, and they're chasing you, so you have a target on your back. How does that feel for you, knowing that everyone's basically you're the guy they all want to beat?
It feels good, because obviously it shows that I've been doing everything right. I mean, some people could look at it negative, why they have a target on me, but I mean, hey, I'm doing everything I possibly can do, and everyone wants to be in the position I'm in right now with a number one plate. But it's good. It's like just making sure I can stay on my toes and keep doing what I do. Don't get comfortable. You got to stay on your toes and expect the unexpected most of the time. So yeah.
With all you mentioned the hate talk in the press conference about a month ago.
Yeah.
Anytime I've been to America, your line for autographs is huge. Obviously, you have a big name in Europe, and people support you from Europe here, and obviously Australia. You know all about that. Is it hard to get the balance? A small percentage of hate maybe affects your mind more than 90%.
Yeah, no, I did take that bait. No, you're exactly right. It was so much more positive, but the few negatives, I locked in on that, because I'm a person who wants to be liked by everyone. I want to make sure everyone's happy, but it's just people, they've tried criticizing my riding, they tried criticizing how I race, and they've failed on those, so they've gone after my personality or who I am as a character and things I say, so they're always going to criticize to try and find something. So it is what it is. Luckily, I have a great brother. He's kind of snapped me back into place and just go, dude, don't worry, you have all this positive, then you focus on the such small negative. So it's good. We're back on track, and we're just excited for the year.
So the positive of that to me is Hayden's coming up obviously in a year or two.
Yeah.
He's very outspoken, and he may use it, I'm American, you're Australian. But now you've already experienced this hate. Do you think that'll set you up for the future going forward? Did you already pretty much dealt with that?
Yeah, we'll see when it gets here. You can't predict any of that stuff. You don't know what is going to happen. That's life. So we're just going to see and react to what happens once we get there.
Just on your riding style, I'd mentioned there you ride a lot like Stephan, but your mentality seems very like Ricky. You just want to win. If you lose, you're so angry.
Yeah.
Did you develop all this intentionally, or is this just how you ride?
I think that's just how I am. Just learning with my riding side of things, but then my mentality, I think that's just me as a person. I'm very competitive. I like to win. I mean, a lot of people like to win, but I just make sure I try and put those extra hours into consolidate that and stuff like that. But I think that's just me and learning from other people and just trying to better myself.
What did you learn from Stephan in Europe? I know you're really on 80s and 250F MX2 there. What did you learn from him? Probably Harry as well, big champions.
Yeah, Stephan helped with a few things, but a lot of it was actually Harry. Harry was really good and helped a lot. He was a lot more hands-on. Stephan would say some things every now and then when he would kind of point it out, but it was more so Harry. Harry would kind of be more hands-on with us and helped a lot. So it's helped. They've helped quite a bit with probably riding style and stuff like that.
He's coached so many riders from Langston, Stephan, Liam, through 20 generations, rode with polio, polio. How inspirational is it to hear from, and I think obviously Johnny O'Mara here, that Ricky, you've always had the best guys ever to learn from. Has that helped you a lot?
It's cool, no, 100%. And I think one of my biggest things is that having those guys there that I can learn off, and also retaining that information and putting that and executing, I think you can be trained by the best, but if you don't actually soak it in and execute, then it's not really useful, So no, I have great people around me that have great contacts, and I'm very fortunate. I never would have thought I would have Ricky Carmichael or James Stewart in my their phone number. I never would have thought that, but I have them that I can reach out, call anytime. I can go golfing with James if I want to, or Ricky. So it's cool. I'm grateful, and obviously Osho's a legend himself, and being with Stephan and Harry, those guys are legends too. So I'm very lucky to know those people and being able to hang out with them. Even when I was a kid, I didn't realize, but now I look back, it was really cool.
You're a bit like Jeremy McGrath, and look, you're the main man now, but you have the charisma to really carry the sport and maybe take it to the mainstream a wee more. Do you feel pressure with that or responsibility with that?
No, I'm just focused on myself. I'll take it to where it takes. You know, I'm not waking up every morning trying to go, I'm going to make the sport better. You know, if I do what I do and things come up on the table, I just be the best that I can be, and I think the sport will get to where it is. But I think for me now, I'm just focused on myself and making sure I can just be the best that I can.
So finally, the first time I saw you ride was Spain, your EMX 250 debut.
Yeah.
You could tell your technique, but you hadn't really grown.
Yeah, I was very small.
At that time.
Yeah.
Did you, if someone told you then, Jett, you're going to be the main man in the sport, defending champion after a rookie Supercross title, SMX, Motocross of Nations, would you have believed them at that point?
I would have said, yeah, that sounds very nice, but it's going to be hard to do. You know, I've had those goals, but I don't think I had them that much back then of big goals. You know, it was more little goals of what I wanted to do and just maybe win. But no, I think it would have been a shock for sure to hear that.
Just finally, Motocross of Nations, again referencing young Jett, you had to pass Jeffrey, Eli, Rox and Tim, although we got you back last corner. Was that like a surreal moment? You're the new guy and you're passing all these legends, like Jeffrey's most GP wins all time speed.
No, it was cool. Like obviously it was an experience to race with him. Honestly, it's just a cool thing to see their name and go past them's obviously even better. But no, it's just a cool experience, and being able to race with those names is an honour.
Brilliant, Jett. Thank you and all the best.
No problem. You too.